The Philippines is aggressively working to have an international standard that will greater transparency and accountability in the payment and collection in the country's extractive industries. Presidential Assistant on Climate Change Ilcea Gozon said the country is working to comply with the extractive industry's transparency initiative. This is aimed at making sure that companies engaged in extractive business pay the right taxes and revenues for the benefit of the people. Rocky Ignacio has more.
The Aquino administration will strengthen the system of transparency and accountability in the country. In a press conference in Malacanang, Presidential Assistant on Climate Change Secretary Ilcea Gozon said the Philippines is working hard to comply with the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative or EITI, a step to have an international standard for the government in acquiring revenues from natural resources like mining.
It's like the ISO. It's an international standard for transparency of revenues from natural resources. So companies must disclose and publish to government, the different arms of government, including national and local, and government naman must publish what they actually receive.
The revenues from mining industry in other countries are being utilized to spur economic growth in order to alleviate plight of the poor. Gozon said it's beneficial for the country to improve tax collection for the companies engaged in extractive industries.
For government, we see that we will benefit from following an internationally recognized transparency standard that will demonstrate our commitment to reform and anti-corruption, which is all in line with the basic social contract of our president with the people, which is really daang matuwid, no? And we hope that this will also lead to improvements to tax collection processes as well as enhance the trust and stability in the extractive industries. Alam naman natin kung gaano kasalimuot ang extractive industries in the Philippines, especially mining, with the legacy of bad mining in the past.
President Aquino earlier signed Executive Order 79 mining sector in order to generate additional revenues.
For companies naman, they benefit from having a level playing field in which all companies are actually required to disclose the information. And then they benefit from an improved and more stable investment climate which they can better engage the citizens and civil society in general.
The Philippines EITI is led by Gozon with the Bantay Kita, a federation of non-government organizations, Chamber of Mines with other large-scale mining, and the Petroleum Association of the Philippines for the oil and gas sector. The government hopes that the Philippines can pass the evaluation to be made by an international board. 37 countries are participating in the EITI, which was established in 2006. For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.